So, dad voice. You got a dad voice?
Goddamn right I do.
Did you ever get dad voice when you were growing up?
Yeah, dude. And I got the dad fucking backhand and the dad fucking left foot. I got the dad's elbow.
The dad's elbow, not the people's
No,
elbow.
that was the dad's
elbow. Yeah, dad voice.
My dad used to do this thing where he would fucking stare real fucking, in the depths of your fucking soul,
that
dude.
Samuel L. Jackson stare.
Yes.
Find out more about dad stuff on this episode. Hello, folks. Happy Monday. We're back. Another episode. Another day, another episode. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good day. You know?
It is going to be a good day.
Fucking got the war on terrorism. Got my...
Is it terrorism?
I don't know. Got Sandlot pops out.
Yeah, check it out.
Barbecue going.
Got my little pitmaster award.
So don't let him fucking talk it down. This motherfucker cleaned up shop. So don't let him downplay it. What was it you won? Best ribs?
Best chicken.
Best chicken?
Best beef.
Best beef?
And
best blowjob? No.
That was different.
Yeah, that
was a different. Just Jamie, can you cut that?
Best cock meat sandwich in Texas.
No, that was back in October.
Yeah, man. So
it's a very dad-like award.
Absolutely.
And I'm very, very proud of it.
But I'm going to say now that award does not do it justice.
No, but it's not like it was this big.
Yeah, but still, how many people would you beat out?
It was over 50 other crews. That
it was like 3, cooking. And you got a fucking trophy for third place. Some say that the chicken was so good it made you want to slap your mama.
There were no moms to be slapped.
I guess the chicken wasn't that good. Man. What's up, baby? How's everything? How are you?
Good. Doing good.
Good,
doing
man.
Good.
St. Patty's Day coming up?
St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
The 17th.
Yeah.
Of
March.
I always forget the day. For some reason, I thought it was the 14th.
No, it's always, I think it's the 17th of every
You know
March.
They can't call an Irish car bomb anymore? They're not supposed to. It's
what?
Like PC.
Oh, come on now.
It's
over now. It's
well, that's why people, real people got bombed by the IRA, and I don't think they find that drink as funny as delicious as we do.
I'm still going to order an Irish car bomb, and if they look at me weird, I'm going to look at them and say, I said what I said.
I always have one.
Yeah,
just one.
Just one.
Why
just one?
Because then I turn into the fucking IRA, dog. And start fucking running the streets of fucking mean streets of Texas out here. Fucking
start turning into the Sons of
Anarchy. Oh, getting fucking twisted sideways.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But no, man. Yeah, no. I know that Saturday they had the parade, big parade.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go out to that thing?
No, man, that's too peoply for me.
It's hard. So there's no parking.
There is no parking.
Everybody's fucking hammered, and it's gonna be hot. Not hot, but it's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
so you have a bunch of dumbasses.
It's just too crowded.
The bars are packed as shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink like a real Irishman.
And then, so with the bars, you've got to buy like a wristband.
Yeah,
yes, and you got to already it's just stupid.
Not me, bro. I'm drinking like a true fucking Irishman.
At home,
I'm gonna fucking sit at home by myself, drink and beat my that wasn't nice.
Make me a cent. No, I'm just kidding.
You get in there and you get me a potato.
Jay Gilligan's,
dude. Yeah, they have a huge
shout out.
Yeah, they always have a huge thing out there. I didn't hear about anything this year. I guess I wasn't looking though.
They're all over the place. If you're on social media and you follow those places,
Irish fucking nachos are fucking chef's kiss.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh,
damn it! Now I want some.
Opening day's coming up. We can go have some.
When is opening? It's actually what?
It's at the end of the month. Yeah. Well, so no, opening day for Texas, I think, is in
April.
April. The Is it that Saturday? Is it the 4th? April
I don't
4th?
know. I'm not
April
gonna lie to
3rd?
you.
I can't remember.
I haven't been opening day in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a couple years for me. Actually, the last opening day I went to was 2023.
Look at that one.
Championship year. Absolutely.
You might want to run it back
I might have to, yes.
just to see if you're part of the curse or not. Speaking of sports, man, Stars on a fucking roll.
The Dallas Stars.
Put a shellacking on Edmonton.
Uh,
Beat them.
they're gonna make it. They
I
gotta
mean,
make it.
You know what, man?
And they're doing it without their top two guys. I mean, playing very Stanley Cup like right now.
They're down Rope, they're down Rantanen, and they're down Faksa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm sad to see though? Mr. Ilya Lyubushkin hadn't been playing at all.
Boosh.
Odd man out.
He is the odd man out.
Because now we got the Twin Towers of Texas. The Brothers of Destruction.
The Bash Brothers.
The Dallas' own boomtown.
Mm-hmm. Great trades.
The Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers.
I love the Bash
Yeah,
Brothers.
the Bash Brothers.
Were they in all three of those movies?
They were in 3 of the 4, yeah.
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 There's 4 of them?
Yeah.
You know, they made a TV show about it, too.
They did. They made an off movie on it, too, and I just... Nah.
Fucking Coach Bombay.
Coach Bombay.
And there he was, the Mighty Duckman. I was like, Emilio! Oh, shit. So, back to dad shit, man. How was, my dad, what was it? My dad's passed a few years ago. You know, not to make it sad, but, man, some of the shit that I find myself doing, though, I look back and go, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Absolutely.
And then you realize
when you get done yelling or angry or saying what you said,
Yes.
you turn around and you go to the restroom and you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, really? Did I just do that?
I saw a picture of my dad. So you met my dad?
I never met your dad.
Cool
No.
fucking dude.
Yeah.
So before my dad was smaller, he was a skinnier guy now, but back in his day when he was about my age, he was fat. I call him Fat Anton. And dude, the similarities are a little uncanny. I was like, oh shit, my fat dad looks like me.
Was he tall like
He
you?
was a little bit shorter than me.
Oh,
but,
okay.
You know,
okay.
but
Yeah.
but no, man. Yeah, but I'll find myself doing shit, and then I'll sit there and I'll go, fuck.
Yeah.
I did that exact thing. Like I'll find myself like mean mugging Harley sometimes when she's doing something she knows she's not supposed to do.
Then you realize that's your dad.
Fuck, I looked at my dad. She was like, "Son of a bitch."
Yeah.
So, good old dad. You know, it's not easy, man.
No.
It's tough being a dad, especially in
it's
today's day and age.
Very, very tough, man. Real tough.
With all the kids being the way they are, and everybody hating men for some reason. I don't even know what I did. Apparently, I'm part of the patriarchy.
That's just at that point. That's just part of being a man.
You're part of the patriarchy. I can't even spell that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? Patriarchy. This is America. Ain't no kings here. No oligarchy running around this. Yeah.
Yeah. Start throwing that shit around. No, yeah, it is. It's very tough being a dad, especially a single dad, you know, because you got to co-parent with you know, your baby mama. I know I don't know if you went through that when you and Christine met, you know, with the girls' dads, but
it's a different aspect, man.
It is.
It's a whole nother person, you know, and it brings a whole new dynamic to it. And it's weird, man. And as a dad, you know, of the girls, it's weird because you don't know where your line. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to overstep. Like you don't want to, you know, like I wouldn't. Like with the girls, they would get in trouble, but I wouldn't. It wasn't my place to fucking spank them. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna fucking put. They're little girls, so I would make them hold cans.
Hold cans,
I'd
like
give them the fucking cans of bush beans, bro, and they had to hold those motherfuckers out like that.
Damn.
Build
Build strength,
and that was their punishment.
Yeah.
And dude, they hated that shit. Are you getting to fucking wall squats?
Oh, so you did the.
Well, I ain't gonna, you know, like I said,
You did the gym workout
I ain't gonna
punishment.
spank their asses. You know what I mean? It's not my place. But boy, I tell you what, they hated them fucking cans. To this day, I don't think they like bush beans.
Did you hear about that dad? It was a while back. It was years ago. About that dad that got in trouble for his kid got in trouble in school, and he didn't discipline him physically. What he did was he put like a stone in his backpack and made him walk to school. He didn't live very far. I think it was like a mile and a half, if that. And one of the teachers found out that he was making him walk to school with, a rock in his backpack, and said something, and he got in trouble for that. And he said that was his punishment.
How big of a rock?
I mean, it was heavy. The kid was only like 10 or 11.
I mean, I think that's fine.
He got in trouble.
I think that's good.
He got in trouble for.
But that's the thing. You can't do anything anymore.
Yeah,
that's fucking kids. I'll call CPS. Call them, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Call them. I promise you, the house you go into is absolutely worse than the one that you've got here.
I don't understand that. I don't understand where we went wrong when it comes to disciplining kids, and why society now feels a need to step in on your disciplining. That's your child. That is your responsibility. You should discipline how you see fit. No one else should ever tell you to. No. I mean, granted, I've sat here and I've said in camera, like, you guys need to do a lot better disciplining your kids. But when you are disciplining your kids, it's no one's place to, like, if I'm out in Target and I see some mom really fed up with her kid and she fucking gives him a backhand because he was talking back to her, more power to you, lady. Smack him again. You know what I'm saying? Because those little smacks and corrections will benefit him as he gets older, because you don't want him running around and just being an unruly little shit.
No, and listen, there's the other side too, though. I mean, look, I get it, man. Like, you got to hit a kid. We needed it. You know what I mean? We were kids.
These kids need it nowadays.
They're fucking weak. They're
you know what
weak,
it is,
man.
You know what it is? It's because the parents that are, that are growing up having kids around our age,
they didn't like it.
Well, they come out and say that, well, my parents disciplined me and I'm not going to discipline my child the way they disciplined me. Well, you don't have to beat the shit out of your kid the way your parent did you, but discipline him in some way or fashion. Don't just go soft and be his best friend. No, man.
Look, man.
A child's first bully needs to be his kid. A child's first fear needs to be his father.
Yeah. I mean, but there's, on the other side of it too, though, man, there's a limit to it, man. I mean, listen, if the kid ain't doing nothing, you don't need to, when you're in a bad day, you don't need to snatch the kid up by the fucking hair and just fucking go 10 rounds with him like you're Evander Holyfield. Like, you don't need to beat the shit out of him. But enough to understand. And the thing is, too, man, is you've got to have that explanation for it too. If I got snatched up, man, I was told what I fucked up. Hey, you know why you got your ass whipped? Mm-hmm. Not really. Okay, well, here's what happened. Here's what you did. Here's where you went wrong. Here's where you fucked. There. And then, you know what? I do that with Harley, and I did it with the big girls, man. Look, you're not gonna catch a beat down unless you know what it is that you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then you're just senselessly getting your ass whipped for no reason. At that
point, you're hitting your kid for no reason.
Like, Harley's an asshole. She is, dude. She's starting to toe a line, man, and she's been getting real close to it lately. But she's a smart ass, and that's my fault because
she takes after her daddy.
But I encourage this shit, and sometimes she'll say some sideways shit to people, and I'll go sit there and fucking look at her like, all right. Mm. Well, now it's come home to fucking roost, and that's my fault. But I'm trying to show her.
She's at that age where she's got to find that level of how far she needs to go and when she needs to turn it off.
Exactly. And that's the problem that she's having issues with. She doesn't know when to turn it off, and it's gotten her in fucking trouble.
Well, she's at that age where she's learning now. Yes. Now it's doing this. So she'll find that. When
she's younger, it was cute. It was fun. You know what I mean? A little 6-year-old fucking popping off at you saying some sideways. But when you're fucking 12 years old, you know what I mean? It ain't cute no more. Now you're just a jerk.
Yeah.
And so she's been having to deal with that. So she's starting to find it. But like I said, man, I always explain. And I told her yesterday, it's me and her having a conversation. She got in trouble about it. And I said, dude, you've got to learn. You've got to know when to stop. Like, it's okay to say some stuff. Sometimes I was like, but you don't need to say it every time.
Yeah.
I was like, and sometimes it's okay not to say what's in your head, even if you want to. I said, I do it all the time. There's some shit that I want to say 24/7. I just keep it in because I'm like, that's going to get me in trouble. I better not say that. That's going to hurt somebody's feelings. And, but it's her learning, man. But as a parent, I have to show that to her because otherwise she's going to grow up and be a dickhead and nobody's going to like her.
And then you flip over and go to the parents who don't discipline and who let their kids do whatever they want. I feel like those are the ones that are growing up now that have that entitlement. You know, to the parents that does everything, buys everything, and does and all the way down to just cooking their food when they're 15, 16 years old still. You're not showing your kid how to do anything for themselves. Man, when I was 10 years old, from the time I was 10, my parents were teaching me how, you know, my dad taught me how to do the yard work, how to cut the grass, how to edge, how to clean the backyard, pick up the shit in the backyard from the dog, like just pick up trash. We had very shitty carpet growing up in the house. And you know what? Instead of pulling out the vacuum, not even as a punishment, just as a chore, he would make me and my brother get on our hands and knees and pull lint out of the carpet to clean the carpet.
I had a buddy who his mom used to tell him to go mow the carpet.
Mow?
That's what she called it. I don't know.
Not vacuum the carpet?
No, she'd say, "Hey, go mow the carpet."
He would bring the lawnmower in?
No, he would vacuum the carpet, but I always thought it was the funniest shit.
Mow the carpet.
Go mow that carpet.
Wow. But yeah, and then, you know, my mom taught me how to cook basic shit, you know, eggs,
shit that you
how to
need
make
know.
toast, how to, you know, boil things, how to make mac and cheese. Like I learned the complete basics. And then she also taught me the house chores, how to clean, how to dust, how to do your laundry, how to straighten things up, you know, just, I learned at a very young age how to do housework in and out. Yes, essentials. And when I was 12 or 13, I was just completely and utterly self-sufficient. They left me at home by myself. I knew how to do things. Oh, I'm about to go shopping. I'll be back in an hour or so. Clean the house. And I had a chore. I had to clean the house. And obviously, if I didn't do my chore, or if I forgot, or if I didn't do nothing, I'd get in trouble.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
absolutely.
get beat, but I'd get grounded, or I'd get in trouble.
responsibilities.
Yeah, I had responsibilities. And I feel like we've gotten away from chores and responsibilities. Now, you guys may have chores and responsibilities for your kid, and they may not be to that extreme, but they should be, because those are things that they're going to learn. Those are things that they have to already know when they become an adult. I've heard so many stories of women, even now, late 30s, women my age, trying to date men who don't know how to change a tire, don't know how to cook, can't clean up after themselves. I mean, these, huh?
What is that?
Clean up after yourself. And it's just, to me, at a man at your age, 35 to 40, if you are not cleaning up after yourself, if you're just allowing your wife or your girlfriend to clean up after you, bro, you got a problem. Not only are you a man, you should be doing this shit yourself. Help out a little bit. And to the parents who have young kids, young boys, young girls, teach them how to do the things that your parents taught you how to do. Stop doing things for them. They're going to grow up to be just, and then when they have kids, they're not going to be able to teach their kids how to do anything because they weren't taught.
See, and I have a bad habit of that with Harley, man, because I'll do shit for her. I'm like, here, I got it. I'll take care of it. And Christine got on my ass about it the other day, dude, because Harley always, I make her water in the morning, like when we go to school, because she's getting her shit together. I'm like, here, I'll make her water. The other day, she told Christine, she goes, hey, you make my water? Christine goes, no, go make your own goddamn water. And I was like, and then she was like, and then fucking Harley goes, well, Dad does it. I was like, fuck. I was like, that's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But Christine's like,
those are the little things
Christine
that
popped back with, I'm not your fucking dad.
Yeah.
And dude, that was it right there. She went there and made it. And I was like, man, yeah. But I mean, it's just, I didn't see it as a bad, I see it as me just trying to make shit easier in the morning. Cause dude, getting up in the morning, taking her to school, all that, it's a chore. Dude. She's got to get ready. She, whatever. But
you got to teach her to be quick.
Yeah.
And have a list in your head of things you need to do. Make sure you do them, because if you forget, that's on you. See, I saw a TikTok video of a dad explaining that kind of thing, where he's teaching his son, like, hey, you need to, at night before you go to bed, write it out if you have to, because kids nowadays, they always give you that, oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Well, he started to make his son write out a list of things he needs to do in the morning. You take that list and tape it to your door, your bedroom door. So when you wake up, you look at that list and it's like, all right, I need to do this, this, and this. And when you're done, you mark that off. Because if you forget, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, let's turn back because you forgot to do this. No, we are on a schedule. You forgot. That's your bad. Tomorrow,
no, we don't. Yeah, we don't do a turn back. Like if shit's forgotten, bro, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Like, we're not doing that. We ain't. I forgot. Tough shit. You get around without the day today. You'll be all right. You'll figure it out. You'll learn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. You know what the weird thing is too is that have you seen this the gentle parenting?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
It's
Gideon. Don't do that. That hands aren't for hitting Gideon.
You seen that video of that mom where her daughter's behind her throwing the absolute most epic tantrum, and then she starts smacking her. She's about 5, 6.
The little girl.
And she's like, no, we don't use our hands for that. And everyone was stitching the video. Just, it was funny videos.
Yeah, no, I've seen
They were
them.
beating
I've
the hell
seen
out of them. I mean, but that's what you do. You don't gentle parent your kid when they're having a tantrum like that. You turn around and you smack the ever living shit out of them. You let them know that, hey, I am the authority figure. You don't get your way. You listen to me.
Well, that's why so many parents now are walked over because there's no authority there.
There's parents right now. Well, I mean, I just think hitting kids, you know what?
They need it.
They need it. They need it because, like I said, those are the ones that are going to grow up and they're going to expect certain things.
Yep.
They're entitled to certain things. They're going to think that if they throw that tantrum or act that way as an adult in public, that people are going to go, oh, well, let's give him what he wants. When they become an adult and they get told no, they're not going to know how to act.
Well, and you see it today. You see people today, all the fucking people that freak out when they don't get something their way or something happens or they get in a confrontation with somebody. They don't know how to have conflict resolution. They start freaking out, screaming at the top of their lungs, yelling about God knows what the fuck because they were never told no as a child. You need to have them told no. You need to be told these things. Like you being denied things in life, man, that's part of it. Like life sucks. Like let's just be honest.
Yeah.
This place is fucking for the birds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It sucks out there. It's rough out there.
It's hard.
It's rough mentally
and you
out
don't
there.
know about it. You don't think about it. Nobody, and that's the shit, dude. As a father now, there's shit that I try to tell my kid, but dude, nobody prepares you for this shit. Like there's shit that happens that you don't fucking know about. You know what I mean? And it's not something that you can tell them and say, hey, you know, this is the way it's going to happen. It's going to go. You have to experience it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's
you
fucking
can
hard
explain
out
it.
there.
You can explain it, but you can also mention to them like it's going to be a little different than how I explained it. The feeling you're going to have is going to be different. It's going to be more. And
it's all different. Everybody's situations are different.
Everybody,
man. Like, you never know. I mean, it's just being a grown up sucks, man.
It does.
You know,
it does.
It's just difficult. And then in today's age, you know, that's the thing too. Is I got daughters, man. You know, I got all daughters, and fuck, man. You know, it's tough for them. I mean, you know, the world we grew up in ain't a thing now. And watching the kids and sending our kids off into the world that we see now, it's, you know, you just hope for the best. Hope that they get shit right and get shit going, you know, the way it needs to be. But man, fucking tough world out there, man.
It is. You know, being a girl dad, you don't want your daughter to experience a lot of the harshness of the world. That's why you kind of prepare them growing up. And then you see them just come home from school or come home from a night out with friends or whatever, and you can see the mixed emotions that they have on their face. They're trying to comprehend what they just went through, or they're trying to deal with a school situation or a bad breakup or this or that. And as a dad, you don't want to overstep your boundary by trying to, you know, sit them down and talk to them. You kind of want them to figure it out themselves. Have that feeling, have that sadness, that depression, that whatever it is that they're feeling, you want them to experience that because
they learn how to deal.
It teaches them to learn how to deal with that type of emotion. That way, when they get older, they can deal with it much better than they did, you know, 5 years ago when such and such broke up with me, or when, you know, my best friend screwed me over on something. You know,
that whore. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So, you know, it's tough as a, not just as a parent, but as a dad, because you see those things and you want to step in and help. And
there's not a lot you can do.
No, there isn't a lot you can do because then you start to talk to them and then they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, and we're seeing that's the other part of it too.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to you.
The shit that you probably don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because not every kid talks to their parents. I mean, I'm sure my girls have secrets that they've never fucking told me, you know, whatever it is and whatever have you. I mean, hell, up until recently, Adriana told me a story about, so she had this friend that she was no longer friends with, and I'd asked her what happened, and she had told me that the girl just didn't like her anymore. Come to find out, that story of her not liking her is completely fucked. Them motherfuckers got
get-
busted doing some shit they weren't supposed to be doing.
She
And the mom-
she turned into the news media and only gave you 15%.
Yeah. And so it turns out that they got busted doing some shit they weren't supposed to be doing. And the mom told her, "Hey, you're not invited back to my house. Don't come back."
Oh, wow.
And they stopped being friends because of it.
Wow.
And I laughed and I was like, "Really? That's what happened?" She told me. I wasn't gonna put all her business out there because it ain't my story to tell. But yeah, so she got busted with the girl doing shit, and they were doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing out there, and fuck, she got popped for it. Which, dude, I got a buddy, one of my best friends growing up, man, Chad. Dude, his mom kicked us out of his house. Fuck, dude, at least once a month. I think we got kicked out of the house.
Once a month.
Tammy, if you ever see this, I love you to death. She's the sweetest lady in the world, man. But she kicked our asses out of the house at least once a month. We got caught drinking. We got caught, smoking pot over there. We
Yeah.
had people over we weren't supposed. I mean, every time we got fucking busted, man, it was the same shit, dude. And she kicked us out, that motherfucker, told us not to come back. And then
Sometimes you got to do that to kids, man. You got to teach them, like, hey.
2 weeks later, we were back in that motherfucker, and she'd walk in, dude, and I'd fucking freeze like a deer in headlights. I was like, oh, shit. And she would look at me, she'd like, "Jonathan, what are you doing here?" Fuck. Nothing. I'm not here.
Am I not supposed to be?
I think you have a tumor. You need to go get that checked.
It's not a tumor.
Fuck. Sweet lady, though, man. One of the coolest ladies I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, though, man. But yeah, but that's part of it, man.
Yeah.
And you got to have that. You have that camaraderie of whatever it is. And that's another thing too, man, is as a parent that you don't really understand because you don't really think about it when you're a kid. But dude, the impact that you have on your kids' friends too is interesting because you don't realize it at the time. Because when I think about it, I remember my friends' parents too, as all these cool people. They each set of friends I had these parents, and each parent was cool in their own way, man. Some of them were kind of douchebags, some of them could be dickheads, but you always remember them, and because you spend a lot of time with them.
Yeah,
you spend a lot of. I mean, I don't know about
Over
you,
at
but
the
we were at everybody's
house.
houses all the times.
Yeah.
You knew whose mom bought the good snacks. You knew which friend was the broke friend, and you
knew whose parents were going to be at work, so that's where you go hang out.
And you knew who was cool about shit. You knew if you got caught smoking pot over at that house, that the mom might just, the dad might just turn his head and go, kids will be kids. But you knew that which parents were the real strict religious ones, where you better not be caught fucking slipping there. And it was, and then they play this role in your head, and then as you're older and you have these kids and you start seeing, you're like, fuck, which parent am I, man?
Yeah, which parent am I supposed to be right now? But it depends on the situation too.
Sure.
First and foremost, you're a parent, whether it's to your child or to your child's friends. You're still a parent, because if something happens in your home, in your presence, you're responsible for that.
Sure.
So you still got to be the parent. But yeah, you're right. You don't know what parent to be in what situation, and it's like, it can be a little stressful because you don't want to be the douchebag parent where they don't want to come over.
No, for
because
sure.
You don't want your kid to not get bullied but get ridiculed. Like, your dad's kind of a chump, man. I don't want to go over there.
Dad's kind of a douchebag. I'm not going
So, yeah, it just depends on the situation.
But it's funny, man. I just realizing, that you have this impact that you don't even realize that you have as a parent.
Yeah.
With all these kids, boy, and I tell you what, as a dad of girls, man, you see a lot of friends come and go. Girls are fucking catty, dude.
They are very catty.
They're angry.
They're catty all the way up until their 40s. I'll tell you that right now.
The friendships are over like that, dude.
Yeah. They talk. The older they get, the more shit they talk.
Yes.
It's funny.
And it's about shit that don't even. You're like, why are you upset about? It doesn't even fucking matter. I'm not her friend no more.
It makes for great conversation.
And you gotta back it though. She's like, I'm not her friend no more. Well, fuck that bitch. I don't like her either. Tell her not to be coming around my house goddamn more.
Yeah.
She comes over here, I'm gonna throw hands with her father and her mother
and her mom.
Everybody's
catching a smack.
Hands are rated E for everyone. It's 2025, baby. Equal rights and lefts.
26. You're 3 months behind.
We had equality back in 25.
Oh, well, we
still have it.
Yeah, we still
here.
It. Okay.
I
was just making sure.
Specify that's.
I was just making sure.
Those hands were rated E for everyone back then too, as well as today.
Okay.
They're here to stay. But no, man, but the dad shit,
Yeah.
I find myself doing it though. I do find myself doing dad stuff. Dad jokes are always a good one too. There's some shit that those are just.
You can see the look on the kids' faces when you give the corniest dad joke, and they're like,
Christine's the dad joke master around here, dude.
Yeah,
She has
well.
some corny shit. Have you heard some? You've heard some of her
I've heard a
jokes.
lot of her shit. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, shout out to her. She got me my St. Patty's Day Sasquatch shirt. If you're on, there we go.
I need to get me one.
It's a Sasquatch.
I have that El Sasquatcho. Remember
Dude,
that one?
I still got that Sasquatch shirt we got from Beach, Alabama.
Oh,
that
yeah.
says Beer Squatch, and it's
Beer
a fucking
Squatch,
Sasquatch
yeah.
carrying the
Six
sixer.
pack, yeah.
I ain't even worn that yet.
No?
I don't think so. I bought it, and dude, I have this problem where I buy shit and it goes in my closet and I forget about it.
That could be classified as dad stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I have a white, like, Columbia, like, whatever, it's got a Longhorn on it. It's in my closet. I've worn it, like, once.
Okay.
I just have shit that I just don't wear. I don't know why. I got a problem.
That's because as dads, you give us 2 pairs of pants and 3 shirts, and we're gonna rotate that shit out, and we're gonna wear it till it falls off.
That's actually true.
Because it's all about comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I have a favorite pair of pants right now that I've had for a few years, and no, this isn't them. They're starting to show rips and tears, and I wore one the other day. I was helping my cousin get his boy ready. He's a pitcher, and we were working him out a little bit. I was showing him some stuff, but I was wearing those pants that day, and I started to get a little rip right here in the thigh, and I was
What kind
like,
of pants are they?
they're Levi's. They're old Levi's. They don't even make them no more. That specific type, I guess. Right. And man, I got home and I looked down and I was like, man.
I bet you can get it patched. Get it patched up.
Well, I got one already in the seat.
Oh.
I got a patch on that. And then like on one of the belt loops, it's starting to rip off. So it's wearing its course. There's going to be one day where I'm bending down to pick something up and you're going to hear a big old and I'm just going to look very embarrassed.
I was drunk and I went to reach in my pocket for a dip and I ripped my whole fucking pocket off of my fucking
The back pocket?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just right down the ass cheek, dog. Embarrassing as fuck.
Wow. That happened to my dad.
Yeah.
We were at the park, and I remember this. We were playing catch or something, and he bent down to pick up the ball. He was wearing shorts, like some khaki shorts. I don't know why I remember this so vividly. And he bent down to pick it up, and you heard the whole rip all the way to the other side of the park. It was so hilarious. He reached up, and I've never seen my dad get embarrassed.
Yeah.
He turned beet red, and he's like, "We gotta go." And I said, I was lit. I was like, what do you mean we gotta go? He goes, "We gotta go." And I was like, "Oh, did your pants tear?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he turned around and all I saw was just bare ass white cheek. And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go."
It's fucking awesome. I'll tell you what, man. I've been sitting on this story for a while.
Oh, is it the story I'm thinking of?
It might be, but I'll tell you what, I'm the only motherfucker who's ever lost his dad twice.
Story time.
Only person you'll ever meet.
Dad story time.
Ever lost his dad twice.
Listen in.
So my dad passed away a few years ago. Was like when the Rangers won the World Series.
23.
So he passed away 22.
Okay.
Damn, it's already been 4 years. That's
Damn,
crazy. Doesn't
yeah.
feel like it. So my dad, big Rangers fan, huge Rangers fan. My dad was a sports fanatic. You know, he loved all the fucking teams.
Yeah.
He's actually the reason I'm such a big Stars fan. Because we were on the couch that night watching that night that Brett Hull scored on Dominic Hasek. In that overtime game, and as soon as we were done with that, dude, he loaded me up in the car. It's like, "Come on, boy." He's like, we gotta go get our Stanley Cup shirts.
Hell yeah.
And we went to Dick's Sporting Goods at the Parks Mall.
Oh, y'all went way out there.
We went and grabbed me a shirt, and he got a shirt, and it was whatever. But anyways, so he passed away, man. But before he ever got to see the Rangers win that World Series, so that night, I'm sitting there watching, you know, I'm drinking a beer, hanging out, whatever, and Rangers win. You know, fucking Rangers win. Take a shot from my old man. You know, hey Pop, they did it. I wake up the next morning, and I gotta take Harley to school. So I go in there, and my dad, I keep my dad's ashes. He was cremated, so I keep my dad's ashes in my car, and I keep them in this. It's a fucking little wooden box.
Yeah.
And sad enough to say, if you've ever seen cremated ashes when you get them, it's in a little bolsita, man. It's in a fucking little
it's in a bag.
plastic square bag about yay big with it, and it looks like drugs, man.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like gray drugs. And so I kept him in there. He rode with me. Hey, I always have my old man with me. I'd fucking be driving. I'm carrying my dad with me. Western, you know, that's fucking that was our song, man. We were jamming in there with old Antone driving. And so we get up that morning after the Rangers won the World Series, man, and I go into my car and I look around and my fucking glove box is open. My middle console's flipped up. All my shit's scattered. You know, they threw shit around everywhere. And I start looking. Fuck, dude, somebody broke into my fucking car, man. Somebody got into there. Whatever. So I started taking the inventory of shit. And it was weird, man, because like I had 2 rolls of quarters at my grandpa, from my grandpa, who also has passed away. Fuck, everybody's dead, dog. Who I'd also, but there was that. Christine had a purse in there.
Yeah.
Like a little Coach wallet, dude. She had 2 of them in there. They didn't touch them. I had I had all kinds of shit in there. They didn't touch nothing. You know what these sons of bitches walked out of that fucking car with? They stole my fucking cable, my fucking auxiliary cord, which is just fucking inconvenient. First off, let me tell you something. As somebody who has to fucking plug in, because I'm not technologically advanced, I don't have no fucking whatever. I need to plug that bitch in.
Yeah.
So they stole that, you sons of bitches. They took my fucking Gucci Guilty Black, brand new fucking bottle I had just gotten. Brand new fucking bottle of Gucci Guilty Black. You never smelled Gucci Guilty Black? It is fucking delightful. Fucking delightful. Brand new bottle. I had only used it like 4 times. Left that bitch on my console. Stole it. Fuck you. And they stole my fucking daddy.
They took your daddy.
They took my fucking daddy. Stole him square out of my fucking car. Goddamn left the box there. He wouldn't even have a home no more. They took him out of his fucking home and left him in his bolsita there in his little fucking bag. Stole the son of a bitch.
They say we're about to have a good night.
Dude,
little did you know.
Only thing that makes me fucking laugh on this, because it's fucked up. It is kind of, they stole my dad.
Yeah.
Stole my dad out of my goddamn car.
That is very,
I can't drive with him anymore. Now that fucking song, Carrying My Dad With Me, don't fucking hit the same as it used to. But my dad, if anybody knows anything about my dad, any of you guys listen, my dad was a partier. My dad was the first motherfucker at a place to crack the beer. My dad probably be one of the last ones sitting there drinking with you at the end of the night. Yeah. And he was a fan of his extracurricular activities, you know, as we all can be sometimes. My dad went out and partied one last fucking time, dude. That's the way I see it as. He went out there one last fucking time.
That's a good way to see it, yeah.
The Rangers fucking won. He said, hey, boys, come scoop me up. Let's fucking do this. But the only thing that brings solace to me in this sad time is the fact that, dude, I'm about 95% sure somebody put their fucking finger in there and tasted my daddy.
Yep, they sure did.
One last fucking time. Somebody grabbed that motherfucker and went, let me see what. Anton dropped in somebody's mouth one last time, dog.
Yeah.
One last fucking time. And that right there is the only, that fucking part of the story, dude, is just the best shit about it.
Because because you know that's exactly what happened.
You know
that's exactly what happened.
They tasted him. Yeah. They tasted my fucking daddy. And I wonder if it crunched.
What if they were just amateurs and they didn't even taste them? They just straight
oh my god!
Hit a fat rail and
just put a fucking straw in the bag and
golly.
And now to this day he still talks to them. No, dude, and you know, in the story, you know, and like I said, I'm making this off my head, but I know that somebody tasted and went, "The fuck is that, dude? That's not right." And he goes, "Here, try that." And somebody else dipped a fucking finger in there. He fucking said, "Oh my god, what is that?"
Hopefully they had a sense of humor and they thought, you know what? This isn't what we think it is, but let's get other people to try it.
Oh, dude. They just passing Anton around like a fucking $2 whore. Man. But that's so like I said, man, at this day, I don't know where he's I don't know where he's at.
Jesus, man.
My sister still got a bag of him. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm the only motherfucker you ever met lost his daddy twice.
Wow. What a story. Hell of a story. Hell of a story.
Oh.
Good old dad.
And you know what? I have to imagine too, like when they're trying to get it out of their mouth, it was like, you know, when you get sand in your mouth, you just kind of crunch. Yeah. God damn it. Dude.
They're doing all this. Trying to spit it all out. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Daddin is tough. What's what's like when it comes to just completely and utterly being a dad, what's the toughest thing for you as a dad?
Having to see them fail.
Yeah.
Having to watch them go through the hard times, knowing that it's going to make them better, but just seeing that happen, right? Because you've got to have failure. As a parent, you want your kids to succeed in everything they do, but nobody succeeds 100% of the time.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what? You've got to fail to understand. And that's one of the biggest things that I think that somebody needs to learn is that you have to fail. In order to grow, you must fail.
Yeah.
In order to learn, you must fail. In order to do anything in life, you have to learn the right and wrong. You have to learn the ups and the downs. You have to go down and then high. And it sucks watching it because it's hard, because you know that at the end of the day, they're going to be fine. And for them, it might seem like the end of the fucking world. And a lot of times, they wear that shit and they don't know how to bounce, but you know that they're going to be okay because you're going to be there for them. But watching it happen,
they just don't know
hard,
it yet.
man.
Yeah, they just don't know it yet. Because we were their age at one point.
Absolutely.
We failed at their point.
Absolutely.
At that point.
We were reckless though. We were fucking feral.
But we had very, very downs, and we had very, very ups.
Absolutely. And
those downs at that point in time, to us, like you said, it was the end of the world to us.
No, for sure.
And I a few years ago I read something, and it really put a lot of things in perspective. It made you really think, because it also put you in the same shoes. But I read something that said, while you were growing up as a child, you were also watching your parents grow up.
Absolutely.
And then it's like, oh, wow, you're right. Because in this day and age, our kids are watching us grow up.
No, for sure.
So,
and that's something you didn't understand as a kid.
No, you didn't. Yeah,
and that's one of those things that I told you, man, that you can show them and you can tell them and you can whatever, but you never really understand that. Like to this day, them growing up, until they have their kids, they're never going to understand it. Yeah. Even if I tell it to them, if I explain it, you're never going to get it. No.
It's just like instructions to something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You can read the instructions, but you're never fully going to understand it until it's done. Yeah.
About how to do this. And dude, it's trial and error. You make mistakes, you do wrong shit, you learn from it. Like I was saying, but there's no book, man. You can write every fucking book you want, and I'm sure that everybody's fucking tried. Nobody tells you how to do this. Nobody explains it.
The funny thing is there are books out there how to parent,
but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I don't understand why people write those books, because everybody's going to parent different. Everybody's going to raise their kid different. Each kid is going to learn something from their parent that might be the same concept as other kids and other parents, but the way they learn it is going to be completely and utterly different. Yeah. So yeah, you are absolutely right. You can't write a book on parenting.
You can give tips.
Yeah, there are tips, especially for the parents that have the older kids. They've been through certain things than like their buddies going through.
And I think that's why you see the younger kids kind of let off leash a little bit more, because these first time parents have these kids and the kids or whatever. The second kid comes along, you realize they're not made of fucking glass. By the time the third one comes along,
you've got it all. You should have it all down.
You're
by
just
now.
Well, no, absolutely not. You fucking at all. But you know that, look, man, shit's gonna happen. They'll be fine. Yeah, for the most part. But
you learn not to be scared on certain moments.
Absolutely.
You learn not to be so possessive in certain moments, because you were like that the first one. The second one came along, you let loose a little bit, and then like you said, the third one comes along, and the third one, you don't have it all down, but you're a little more lenient on certain things.
Absolutely.
You're like, he'll be fine.
Absolutely.
I don't have to wig out like I did 8 years ago with the first one when I lost my shit.
But no, but I think that's the thing, man, is that that's a hell of a statement, though. I mean, we watched them grow, man. And the crazy thing is that at the time, you thought they had it all fucking figured out. You thought that they knew.
Yeah, at that time, it's like, as mom, as dad.
And as a dad now, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, man. I'm hoping I don't fuck them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I don't fucking let something bad happen. I'm just hoping for the best. My family, I had an older brother pass away when we were kids. So that shit's always kind of stuck with my parents. You know what I mean? So, fucking surrounded by death over here. So I mean, that definitely played a hand in the way that my parents raised us and stuff like that. I know that, but watching, and having to see them go through something like that, man, fuck, I don't know how you do something like that, man. That's gotta be one of the hardest things ever, man.
To lose
a
child.
At the time growing up with them, you think that, well, these guys have it. They got it figured out. They know what they're doing. They're going to take care of it and whatever. Just to find out that now that I'm the age that they were, and I'm, dude, I don't fucking know. I'm trying my best. Like I said, I'm doing the best of my ability to with what I have and what I know. And that's all I can do.
Yeah.
And then it's tough sometimes because when they come up to you, they expect you to have the fucking answers for everything, and you might not have them. Maybe you didn't, maybe you didn't experience that growing up. Maybe you don't know how to deal with it. It's a new situation. Best I can do is fucking help you figure it out, though.
Yeah, we'll figure
That's
it out
what we're
together.
here for as a parent.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'm a support system. I'm a fucking ATM. I'm a fucking,
ATM.
a fucking.
That's the other part about being dad.
I'm a co-signer. I'm a fucking, I'm here to help, man, in any way I can.
Yeah.
Believe
You
me.
have steps as a parent
For
and
sure.
as a dad. When they're little, you're there for guidance and for teaching, and then when they're in their teenage years, you're there for a little more guidance, but more of advice.
No, for sure. And
then when they get older, you're just a support system at that point. Whether they're doing it wrong or not, you're supporting.
the thing is, and this isn't true in most cases, but there are exceptions to it. But man, from growing up, seeing my parents, and now interacting with my mom and stuff. But I'll tell you what, man, there is nobody that wants to see you succeed more than your parents. There is nobody who wants you to have more and be better than them in every way, shape, or form than your parents.
Yeah.
Their whole job was to raise you to be better than they were. And you know what, man? I don't know if I am, but fuck, I fucking hope that, at least I made my dad proud in some fucking sense. And, my mom likes me. So,
I think she has to.
nah. Common misconception.
Yeah, they don't have to. But yeah, parenting is it's a journey.
No, absolutely.
It's a huge, huge journey. And it's every chapter, every page that you turn, you don't know what to expect.
It's like The Hobbit.
Is it?
They kind of.
The Hobbit.
That long journey.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, everybody, it was a journey. Everybody journeyed in that. Even the fucking trees journeyed in that fucking movie.
Never seen it. Never read it.
But you're right. It's a journey. No, you are.
Mine is like Jumanji.
Jumanji!
Mine is like Jumanji. But yeah, it's a hell of a journey. And to the parents that are listening, to especially the dads, if you feel like you're doing it wrong, you're not, bro. You're not doing it wrong at all. You're doing the best you can with what you got.
Well, there's some weird parents out there.
For the good dads, the ones that are present and there. When you wake up and you're feeling like you're not enough, you're enough. You're enough. You're doing what you can. Keep going. We're all doing it. We all struggle on certain days. We all have our ups and downs. Mentally, we're getting old, so I'm having my downs physically. I'm sore sitting right here. But
All that heavy lifting.
it is a lot of heavy lifting.
This is all those 12-ounce curls you've been doing.
Is it the curls?
12-ounce curls?
The 12-ounce curls, the late night snacks. But from one dad to another, man, you are doing right. Keep going, keep pushing, keep teaching. Your kids need you. Stay with us.
No, absolutely, man. And like I said, look, this is something. Look, you only get it one dad. You only get one set of parents. And then maybe that's not entirely true because I got my girls and they're technically, whatever. But these as a father figure, as a parent, as a stepdad, as a whatever. I mean, I don't ever see them as stepkids, but I got blessed with them, man, and those girls are awesome, and I, glad that I had the opportunity to learn from them and love them and grow with them, and stuff like that. And it's not always easy, man, and it gets hard, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes they fucking hate you, and that's, what, man, that's okay for them to hate you because they're learning.
They're still learning. Yeah.
And you can't always be the good guy. Sometimes you gotta be the fucking asshole.
The bad guy. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's, and the fucked up part is I like being the asshole sometimes just because I like to ruin people's times. So that's not good all the time. But
it'll come full circle one day. They'll think that you're the bad guy until they get placed in the position that you were placed in, and then at that point in time, it'll hit them like, oh, wow. Just like earlier, you catch yourself doing things that your dad used to do. And at that point in time, you thought, wow, you're the bad guy. You're the asshole. And now now you're in his shoes and you're like, well, okay, now I get it. Now I understand. But yeah.
I'm sorry, I was laughing. I went back to that gentle parenting in my head. Dude, what the fuck is that? Who sat there and goes, you know what? We're going to try a new type of parenting. We're going to call it gentle parenting. We're just going to get a lot of people. We're going to get a lot of people to follow
feelings.
this. Yeah, I know you've got big feelings, chlamydia, but
Such a nice sounding word. I think I'll name my daughter
I think I'll
chlamydia.
name my daughter chlamydia. I know you've got big feelings and you don't know what to do with them. Take that motherfucker out back. Let him hit a punching bag. Create the next fucking Oscar De La Hoya, dog. Let him get out there and fucking throw some chewassos.
I was thinking of Major Payne when he's like, you want me to show you something to take that pain away from you, boy? Give me your hand.
Oh, Major Payne. Oh, speaking of Major Payne, did you see they're doing another scary movie?
Yeah.
And you know what? The fucking Wayans have said they don't give a fuck who they offend.
I'm going to see it. I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, it looks
Yeah,
hilarious.
I want to see
Have you
it.
seen the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Oh, dude, so good.
Yeah.
They brought Cindy back looking all crazy. They brought
Well, they brought her back looking like what's her name from
Judith
Halloween?
from Halloween.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Fuck.
And then they made
You know.
they had Sean Wayne still portraying the straight gay dude. That shit was hilarious, man. Oh,
I like the I like the train scene when she gets stabbed. And I'm like, oh my god, she got stabbed. And she's like, my pronouns are they, them. They got stabbed. So stupid.
oh, such a good. It's so good, man. It's good to see movies doing that again. I love.
Bring
it's
it
been a while
back.
since I've
Yeah,
seen
bring
a
it
comedy,
back.
like, you know, actually
Absolutely.
not give a shit. I'm waiting for a good scary movie to come out. I haven't seen those good scary movies in a while. Undertone is the next one I want to go see. I think that's good.
There's another one. Is it Undertone? Am I thinking of the same one? I don't remember, but they are remaking The Exorcist, and that one
Oh, I know.
might be okay. We'll see.
My girl ScarJo.
We'll see.
She's in everything.
You would think with all the computer graphics they got and the
Look, man,
everything they can do on camera now, they could create the scariest
I
movie of
think
all
that
time.
The Exorcist back then did
but
so
but
well.
instead they make 7 Conjurings and 14 of these and 8, and it's like, man, come on, get.
I think that the reason it did so well back then was because it was taboo, right? Like
Yeah.
nobody fucked with it, and
No.
nobody fucked with demons. Like if you, that was some weird shit, man.
Well,
And
look
then you
at-
had a movie based on it.
Look at what happened and during the filming of that movie. There was
that weird
they had
part.
like 2 deaths,
Yeah,
and
some
then
weird shit
the
going on.
director died right after the movie. And it's just.
But now
that
you
was
got all
some
these
wild stuff.
Now you got all these fucking freaks out here doing all kinds of weird shit, going around with the camera, going, "Is there anybody here? Ding, fucking stick
I feel
a
like-
finger if is there something here with me."
I feel like I feel like that's just
They're all.
scripted and fake.
I feel like they are too. But you
gotta
know
be.
what, dude? There's got to be some that aren't.
Only one way to find out.
Absolutely not.
We're gonna take this camera and we're
Nope.
taking. He said, "Nope,
I ain't fucking with no shit, dude. I ain't need to bring nothing back. I got enough fucking demons in
not
me.
me." You know what my motto is? I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Fuck. If the Ghostbusters were real, if I can call Bill Murray up to come help me, absolutely. Look, bro, I got enough fucking demons up here. I don't need no fucking more following me into
Yeah.
bed.
I challenge you to a duel.
Fucking demon.
Yeah, right. You
Cowering in the corner.
start getting possessed. I read a joke. It said it was a priest that walked in and said, "Did you call me for an exorcism?" And the girl looks at him and goes, "No, I didn't call." And then all of a sudden the demon pops out and goes, "No, it was me."
Did you see the actually it was a scary movie where the demon possessed that dude and he tried to get after him and then try to scare him or whatever, and then the dude ended up banging the demon. It was Sean
Oh
Wayne's character.
yeah.
He's just like, "Get over here.
Yeah.
Come here." Oh, good shit, man. What do you got? What do you got going on? What do you know? What do you hear? What do you say? What are you feeling? What do you know?
Don't got a lot going on. You know what? I got another wedding to go to.
Do you?
Yeah, next weekend.
You got your fit picked out?
Yeah, I guess it's the same. Same old.
What day is it?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
No, next Saturday, the
Saturday?
21st.
Hopefully it's not hot. You can wear that hat.
I'm gonna wear it anyway.
Dude, fucking gets so fucking hot, dude.
So, like I told you, it's got that inside band where it's kind of it separates from the hat that much, and it allows your head to breathe. It's full of shit because the last wedding I wore it to, I was sweating.
Dude, you sweat like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think. Let me see. I think this one here has that leather band on it. I'd sweat that motherfucker. off.
Yeah, that's my next one. I'm gonna get me another straw.
It's your straw hat.
Yep.
I like that Resistol, man. Resistol makes a good hat.
So that Cody James that I got, they make a straw hat similar to the same band and everything. I might get that one.
Look at that, and then if you get a chance, Resistol actually has an outlet store or like whatever where they sell all their hats for a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
There's it's in Richardson.
There's a hat store in Garland, I think.
That's it.
Okay.
It's in Garland, not Richardson. It's in Garland.
They do a lot of hats and everything's like 20% off, stuff like that.
Resistol.
So yeah,
That's
okay.
Resistol. So check out there. I like these little Funko
Or I may
Pops.
just go to that Justin one that you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, I got to go out there this week. I got to go. Dude, so when I was asking you about your pants, it's because I go out there, dude. I go to that Justin outlet out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's buy my fucking jeans. They're cheap as shit, dude.
Or I was just gonna hit up Stacy. Hi, Stacy.
She'll be there.
Yeah.
Good old Stacy, always coming through. Shit, man. I don't have much more, brother. I don't know.
Yeah, that about does it.
Well, on that note, man, like I said, ain't no way of doing it right, man. There's probably a million ways to do it wrong. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Your kids love you.
Absolutely.
You know, I know that looking back on it now, a lot of the shit that I thought wasn't for my best interest turned out to be.
Yeah.
You know, and it taught me a lot. And, you know, I'm lucky to have the parents that I had, you know, while I had them. You know, I still got my mom, but love you, mama. But, you know, nobody does it right. There's no book.
There is no book.
But
do what you do and do it to the best of your ability.
But we thank you guys all, you know, for another episode. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, Facebook,
share, show your friends,
Instagram, TikTok. You know, we got the website that was a 2mbpodcast.com.
The 2mbpodcast.com. Check that
we'll have
boy out.
We're hoping to have some merch stuff coming soon.
It's coming very, very soon. Very soon.
Manny is literally the back, the legs, and the shoulders of this whole operation, man. So big thanks to you, brother. You
Absolutely
do a lot more than I should probably do something. Anyways, thanks guys. We appreciate y'all, man. And we'll see y'all down the road.
Have a good one. Peace.